G'day guys and girls and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. Out in the shed today on the weekend, I just jumped off the computer. I've got, they call them square eyes or round eyes. You probably can't say that anymore when you've got your glasses on. Mate, you look at a computer for a while and you take them off and you just get that eye stress, don't you? Anyways, today's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day quickly to all the dads currently serving that role, which I think is just a great role. I know there's some people out there that don't like it that much, and whether you be a male or a female or a fucking toaster, I don't care. But I like dads. I'm pro-male. I think men get a bit of a hard slog sometimes. I know everyone needs a muffler. Anyway, shout out to the dads. Leave it simple. Shout out to the dads raising children, and the dad's still alive. I never had one, so I don't know what it's like, but I'm a good one. Ol Smokey. So I've got a porter today, and as soon as I saw the label on the beer, I knew this was New England, I think, from Uralla. This brewery has a piece of my heart. One of their, was it Jack's? The Jack's Special Edition, the hazy was just, or the Forklift Joe, or fucking whatever it was a good beer. Now this is a porter. I haven't had a porter for a hot minute. It's a whiskey barrel aged smoked porter with dirt on the bottom, because I just put it on here. 375ml can, which is what we love here on the channel with craft beer. Get it to 375. Bit of a barcode there, bit of a spiel on the back, an extended spiel, a poetic spiel. Well, I'll have a quick look. I don't have the good eyes on. There's no way I'm going to read this out in here. It's getting dark now. Pregnancy warning on the very bottom. Black, stylish top. So it's a porter, and it comes in, like I said, at 7% ABV. So that's a good ABV for a porter, isn't it? Ol Smokey, the camp cook. I love a camp oven. Oh, very excited beer. Uralla beers, they just generally want to get out of the can. I'll have to just wipe the old hands on the pants. This brewery does good beers. Uralla, if you're going south, it's on the right-hand side when you come into Uralla. Very nice used engine oil looking beer. I saw is it Bent Bridge Brewing, the Grafton one's got a few extra beers out. I've had I think it's their hazy before, and I wasn't much on it. It needed a lot of flavour to review. That's my view. And lagers and all, well, you know, who doesn't love a good lager? But anyway, we're talking about this brewery today in New England. New England Brewing Co. Ol Smokey, nice porter, very nice looking beer. Head dissipates quick, but I have got the geckos are getting around at the moment too. But it's a very dark, ominous looking beer, 7%. This should really warm the gills, wouldn't it? Let's have a sniff. Ooh, very deep. Very, I get caramel toffee malt. Biscuity, bready, luxurious. It's very dank. It's very 7%. It's very, you can smell that's a very, there's a lot of stuff in that. Anyways, I do like New England. I do glaze them a bit after I had that Forklift Joe's one. That was sensational. I can't even remember the name. It was that good. Cheers, everyone. Happy Dad's Day. You would not think that's 7%. Oh, that's got some nice levels to it. Having a porter in the shed. Oh, nothing better when weather's cooled down a bit. We've had a few summer days here on the north coast. Very summery days. You'd think it's summer. Anyway, I'm just going to have one more little chug of this, and I'll tell you what I think of this bad boy. You can taste the wood in it, so to speak. When I say if it's been brewed in barrels, it's got that woody, earthy taste, and I like it. I like the extra effort of going to the oak barrels and things like that, or the wood barrels, or whatever fucking wood it is. I don't know, balsa wood. I'm tired today. and a big day. Well, I didn't really. But yeah, Father's Day. So yeah, if you see this, definitely give it a hit. It's simple tasting, and it's unassuming at 7% because that's you're getting up there for a porter. You're pushing stout limits, and you can't see through this. You can't. Which I'll tell you one thing, and people are going to might criticise it. It's not a brown ale. It's not a dark ale. I'm not a professional. But if you can't see through the beer, to me, that's a stout. And if you can, that's a porter or a dark ale. You know what I mean? I think porters should be a bit lighter. But then you don't want to knock down the ABV or anything, do you? When you're having a treat, a couple of 100 calories. Yeah, you swallow it and then it gives you this little journey of flavours. Maple, wood. It's like coconut caramel. It's very, very pleasant, and I like it. I like it on tap even, if they, because some of these beers I went into the brewery and they didn't have them on tap, but they had them in canned. In cans. I don't know if they brew off site there as well. They're fermenters and and whatever out the back, and boilers and all that. But I mean, it's a lot, with supply and demand, and it's hard these days with Australian taxes because alcohol taxes in Australia is just absolutely bullshit. People come here and have fun. Like I remember last time I was in Sydney with the missus, right? Then we went to it wasn't even Flash. It was just a bar. I think it was Sydney or Melbourne. I can't remember. Maybe Melbourne. And 2 drinks. And I had an XBA because the Meteor schooner, they look at you like you're weird. Queenslanders do because they're pots and whatever. Usually pots and pints, isn't it? But schooner, I always say schooner. I go up there on midi and they're looking like some actually people losing. Go, I don't know what that is. Even though you've done your RSA and you should. We won't go there. It's not a catch me out session. I'll tell you a bit of news about my job coming up too. So yeah, we paid for 2 drinks, and look, I'm not a stingy bloke. You got to go out and have a bit of fun sometimes, and spend some money. What's the point of dying? I don't want to die with I want to leave obviously my son's set up. I'd like to, if I could tick that box to go, I'm going to leave my son's set up in case something happens, or I've got enough insurance to cover me. That's all I care about. I don't want a fucking funeral. I just want fucking burn me, get rid of me, do whatever. It sounds negative, but it's more just, and I know a lot of people miss me here, wouldn't you? Miss me like a bullet. But you just, it's a waste of money, big funerals. I mean, I understand. I'd rather just get around at a bar and have a beer for me, or have a drink with someone instead of spending as much money as a wedding. And even then, weddings, shit, some people do them big, don't they? Oh, I remember, 20, 30 grand is a lot for a wedding, isn't it? Shit. Some people spend big money on it, and nothing against it. If you got it, use it. I'd rather a Tirana, to be honest. Not over getting married. I'm happy to, we're not, imagine if the business was here, what the fuck? It's no, I mean, or you could get, what's similar for a female, and everyone's going to go diamonds. Get a big diamond ring, or get a bit of jewellery you like, or for 5, 10, 15. $5 grand would be a bar bill for an hour. Got to hire out places, and imagine getting married, right? Now, hear me out, girls especially. Not that I think a lot of girls watch the channel, but all guys, hear me out. You get married somewhere. So I'm in Australia. I'm not a big church dude. I'm not a big man of the cloth. I believe in God. I believe there's something up there, but I'm not a big Bible reader, and if you are, that's okay. But I just rather get married, dress up cool, but don't spend a fortune. Just dress up nice and get married. If you love each other and you're going to spend the rest of it, it's like you're putting on a show sometimes for other people. Why not make the celebration? I'd rather imagine getting invited to a wedding and, oh, goody, what are you doing? Well, what do we wear? You know what? Wear what you want. Just wear neat, tidy, casual. Because blokes always chase the bridesmaids are chasing single men. But do you know what I mean? Like, dress up, just wear it. Like, you don't have to wear a suit, but just like, say, khakis and a fucking collared shirt, so in case we go to the RE for a slap later on. You know what I mean? That'd be my ideal wedding. Like, well, I'll go, yeah, do it, right? Like, get married, do your paperwork in a park and that sounds so bad, but like, just in a park with a gathering, and I don't have a lot of friends. And then I reckon, where are we going? You know what? We've got the breweries and the pubs mapped out. We're going to go on a little pub crawl. We're going to stand around and we're going to laugh, drink, celebrate, play some music, play some pool, and just go bounce around. You know what I mean? I just like that idea. A pub crawl wedding. Shout out to the pub crawl channel. The dad and him. Cheers, bro. Hey, you're doing hard work. You're a hard yakker out there. I know you are. So shout out, bros. And keep playing the guitar. Pretty bloody wicked. Anyways, I'm rambling on all the shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you got married, got hitched, and then go to the pub crawl. I reckon that's a great idea. Imagine that. Like, I don't know if I should bring it up or not, but I'll just leave it with us. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other. Ol Smokey the camp. Oh, and work too. I got job stuff coming up. So I'm trying to upload videos. The last probably 4 or 5 days I've been busy with emails. I had a mini project thing I had to do. And I've just been a bit tied up. And I get off the computer and I think, oh, I had a few beers or, I got a nice bottle of wild turkey today. $49 here for a bottle of wild turkey. On special, because I'll tell you guys and girls, if you go into BWS and you got your Woolies card, that means pretty much shit. The orange one. That's really offered me nothing over the years apart from $2 off a 6-pack or something. But this one, it knocked the bottle of, I got a bunny. I generally don't buy spirits because I'm a master distiller. But I bought it and it was 59 or 61, which is bullshit, 700 ml bottle. And I got it for 49. And people go, oh, it's a bit too sweet. I know, I get that. But, I don't really care. I don't generally like sweet. But wild turkey or JD honey, I just like it. I like having a little nippy poo of it here and there. It's just, I just enjoy it. And what I say on the channel here is if you like something and it feels good or it tastes good, just do it. Just do it. Feels good. The fuck? I'm talking about beer. Love each other, take care of each other. This is beautiful. Work, I'll talk about in the next video. We might have a Bolter Easy, Hazy, and a yarn. It's exciting, and I like, people will go sometimes probably too, oh, you say too much about your life and don't. You know what? It's Father's Day. The teenager cooked me a nice breakfast. I had a wrap. So a nice soft wrap, little bit of rock. The funny thing is, this is what I love the kid, mate. I fucking love the kid. I do. Big hug, big bro hug. And buying presents is never, I've always been a present buyer for my teenager. I like gifts because I never really had a lot when I was young. And once I left home and found my way in the world, you sort of, I think, so you know what I think we miss sometimes is giving a gift to someone for no reason. I was down IGA about a month and a bit ago now, and old mate forgot his wallet in front of me, and you could tell this older gentleman forgot his wallet. He was in such a panic, and I didn't just offer to pay straight. I sat back and thought, come on, mate. Well, he might have dementia. You know what? You're just getting on and you made a mistake, or you're just not even getting on. You just forgot your wallet. And his bill was $38. And I looked at the thing, bread, milk, some rolled up meat, chicken. And the lady said, look, I'll have to refund it. I said, I'll pay for it. I said, and he looked at me and he said, no. And I said, firstly, it's $38. And, I don't have a lot. But when you don't have a lot, sometimes it's nice to do a good deed. Because you understand how hard it can be sometimes, man. I've gone pay to pay, you do. Your rent's paid. when I split the sheets years and years ago, you know, like I rented, I had a car loan, I started a little lawn mowing company. I was working full time, and all I wanted to do and all I thought about was that little boy that was growing up next to me. And every decision I made, every few bucks I made, I thought of him when I was busting my ass mowing some of these acre blocks before I got a ride on. I was doing them by hand. And people won't believe me. I'll show you the lawnmower. Check this out. And then I better go because it's getting dark. This is the lawnmower I used. Now, when we say an acre block, you probably can't see it. Little Honda down there. That's my, oh no, that's the Honda there. I got that later on. The missus bought me that. This little fucking, probably can't see it, but lawnmower there. I did an acre with that. My Fitbit had 50,000 steps. It took me about 3 hours. I couldn't walk the next fucking day. And you know, it took me from about 8 in the morning till 12:31, and then I had to snip, which didn't take a lot of time. And it wasn't a good block. It was overgrown. And this mower, she said, I don't care if it's collected, just mowed. And you know, $120. I looked after the more elderly here. I'd charge them $20. I'd take the teenager up. We'd mow their lawns for $20, $25 to help them out. Not that they probably needed it. They had more than me. But I did it more for the teenagers to look at a work ethic. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other. Happy Father's Day. And I love yous all. Take care of each other. And you know what? Just try this week, if you're going to do one thing, big video, just be nice to someone.